His beloved 5-year-old truck he keeps spotless needs a completely new engine.
Not good.
The cost, $80,000. For this monster trip, Sonny's truck, worth $470,000, needs to be in tip-top condition.
I'm picking up my brand new trailers. I picked up one set yesterday, run them up the Roma last night, picking up this set today and go and load them.
The 4 trailers Sonny's picking up, along with a dolly, are worth $675,000 and are made of lightweight aluminium with anti-roll stability features. The tyres, all 70 of them, are self-inflating. They keep the pressure in each tyre at exactly 90 pounds per square inch to reduce wear and tear. One final check.
That look good.
Mechanic Josh Bates is checking for exhaust gases in the coolant.
Goes green, we're in trouble.
If it turns green, it indicates a blown gasket or cracked cylinder head. Either will mean an engine rebuild at a cost of over $4,000.
No, it's green.
Yep. So I'd say we're looking at
A rebuild.
Yep.
A bitter blow for Sonny and the farmers in desperate need of his 67 tonnes of feed.
Looks like it's going to have a motor rebuild. That's 4 days I'm off the road.
His beloved 5-year-old truck he keeps spotless needs more than just an engine rebuild. It needs a completely new engine.
Not good.
The cost, $80,000.
Just decided to play up now, so couldn't have picked a worse time.
So go and get loaded, come back to yard.
For Sonny to keep the wheels turning, a replacement truck needs to be found. To make his deadline, Sonny can't afford to wait to load his last 2 trailers. He can still drive the truck for short distances, but anything longer could create problems.
Heading into Pinkenba on the north side of Brisbane, go in there and get a load of soya meal.
Soya meal is urgently required 3,250 kilometres away in the Northern Territory, where it will be turned into feed for drought-stricken cattle.
We've had no rain, hasn't come under 40 degrees for, I think it's nearly 2 months straight. That's all we do is do grain and fertiliser and that sort of stuff. Oh, here's the mechanic. Yeah, Josh.
Yeah, mate, yeah. Will you be able to pull up there somewhere?
Yeah, why is that?
They might have a courtesy truck just pick down.
Emergency stop and bay, 300 metres ahead.
Yeah, pull in there if you can. I'll be down there shortly.
Oh, well, we've got a courtesy truck coming so I can go and load this and they can start working on pulling this thing apart. Can't unhook it all. Sit and wait now for the other truck.
To cart his 2 trailers and 67-tonne load,
Not a good day.
Sonny needs at least a 600 horsepower prime mover.
Oh, my God. The seat won't go low enough to hide in that.
The replacement truck only has a 500 horsepower engine.
Oh. Do you hate me? Don't laugh, you. Right, where's the hazard lights on this?
An old school trucker, Sonny has never driven this type of truck before.
Where's the hazard lights on this?
It's left-hand centre console, mate.
Oh, yeah, found it. Oh, what a weapon. Let's see if I can get it to move. Oh, my God. I'm dreading this thing being loaded. Ooh. Definitely won't pull up hills the way mine pulls up hills.
At the loading yard.
Right, to come in the shed.
Yeah, just come in, hook to your left, go down to the pile, do the U-turn, then back up towards the pile.
try and load it so all my axle weights are exactly right. So you put a certain amount of ton in a certain spot. Thanks, though, buddy. See how this thing goes with 67 tonne on its back. It's moving. That's a start.
Now for the truck's first test.
Oh, shit.
The Gateway Bridge. Maximum speed, 80 kilometres per hour.
You're joking. 30 kilometres an hour up the Gateway Bridge. God. Oh, God, this is embarrassing. Wow. How slow is this? 25 kilometres an hour. Painful.
Back at the mechanic's workshop, Sonny checks on his busted truck and its blown engine.
There's the big girl. Not going nowhere till Monday now.
An $80,000 new engine is being installed.
Doesn't get much more major than having to replace a motor.
With Monday only 4 days away, Sonny's hopeful his load of important animal feed can make it in time for desperate farmers. Days turn into 2 weeks.
Brand new. Runs nice. When we first broke down, they thought they were going to rebuild it. And they got into it and said, no, we're putting a brand new engine in it.
After a fortnight of downtime,
New trailers, new motor. Don't get much better than that, do we?
Sonny is finally reunited with his pride and joy, his 620 horsepower prime mover.
Yeah, finally, getting going again.
Over 300 kilometres away, in Roma, the double will become a quad, with the addition of 2 more trailers, before heading almost 2,600 kilometres to Catherine, in the Northern Territory.
So far, everything's going all right. It's like to try and get at least another 600 odd Ks up the road today. It's going to be warm out here, dropping trailers and hooking trailers up in the heat.
Sonny reaches Roma to hook up his 2 new trailers and make up a quad.
Can't get underneath them. They've just dropped in the front. Ah, the legs are all bent.
If the legs can't be raised, the trailer can't be moved. The pin that connects the truck and trailer has been shifted by the previous driver.
Why the f*** would he have done that?
Sonny's already 2 weeks behind schedule, delivering feed to farmers. He can't afford any more delays. Using the truck's hydraulics, he raises the trailer, then moves the pin back into its correct position. The next step will need all of Sonny's 30 years of experience, backing onto the connecting plate using just his side mirrors and attach all 4 trailers.
Oh, this could be a pain in the arse here. .52 metres. So now we'll go and see how it goes.
52 metres of brand new trailers that impress.
It looks the part. These trailers are an amazing compared to my old set. I used to struggle to try and keep it in my lane coming through here. These things are just staying dead straight behind me. But
Sonny faces a new hazard for his truck and rig.
But all we're going to have to worry about tonight is kangaroos. Because the last thing I want to be doing is running over kangaroos with these new trailers. They jump out in the side here, especially this thing with all new aluminium guards all around it. Yeah, they'll make a mess of them pretty quick. You run over them, their bones go through the tyres. Looking along here along the road, there's not much hope of avoiding them. Freaking every 50 feet there's a dead kangaroo.
Sonny is driving in one of the worst times of day for an Outback trucker. Dusk.
Oh, you f***ing get out of the road. So far they look to be real good, these trailers, hey? Just keep an eye on everything.
Sonny is on the last leg of his mammoth journey. But his new $80,000 engine is about to be tested, pulling over 130 tonnes up through these hills.
Now we're on the big hill. We've got a couple of decent pulls through there. Going up here at 25, better than that other thing we took into Brisbane. That's all it did going over the Gateway Bridge. Nothing wrong with the way it went up there. Freaking dry out here.
The impact of 3 years of drought is as far as the eye can see.
Barren. Nothing. Who cares if he's struggling to find something to eat?
There are no fences in these remote parts. Cattle roam free. On the road, they're a constant danger. An adult bull can weigh over a ton.
Definitely try and avoid them.
Hit one, and Sonny could be facing yet another truck repair bill.
The little calves, you really got to watch them because you never know which way they're going to go when they take off. Wait until you're nearly on top of them and they run out in front of you.
3,250 kilometres travelled, and Sonny has finally reached his destination in the Northern Territory. Here, his 84-tonne load of soya meal will be turned into much-needed cattle feed.
At the mill. If we finally made it after all the setbacks with the motor and everything else. Right up on the weighbridge, weighed off. When we got it all hooked up and going, yeah, I was really happy with the way everything was.
Morning.
How are you?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, we brought up 84 tonne of soya meal. Now go and hook in and start unloading.
All good.
Yeah, everything went real well. So all in all, it's been a win-win.